Okay, we're talking about building an effective media list, one that actually works for you. Now, there's a few things you can do to build your effective media list, and we're going to talk about that. But the reason you want to build a media list is so you can start to develop those relationships with reporters. So when you pitch to them in the future for clients that you have now or clients you have in the future, you have already established that relationship and connection, and it's more likely that you'll get published. Okay, the first thing you want to do is figure out what your niche is, what your target audience is. Say a lot of your clients are entrepreneurs. You want to find local news, maybe entrepreneurship magazines, local business, small business, things like that, and then start your media list with those reporters and those publications. All right, the second thing you want to do is figure out what information you need to have on your media list. So if you're targeting entrepreneurship and businesses and local news stations, you want to create a list that has a certain amount of information, whether that be their email, their contact information like their cell phone number, or maybe their website. But you want to make sure you have what publication they work for, what station they work for if they're in local news, of course their name, and other ways to contact them. And you can also put in there maybe the articles that have been published before for prior clients. Now you want to figure out where exactly you're going to put all of this information. So the easiest way I would recommend is putting in an Excel sheet, maybe in Google or in Outlook. Just create a database that you can access that has all of the information that I just talked about before. Put that in there and save it so you can add to it as your reporters and all the people you start talking to, and that list continues to grow as you move on with your clients and your career. Now, once you get that media list going, don't lose touch with those reporters, don't lose touch with those writers, because if you go too long without talking to them, they maybe forget you. So check in here and there and just say that you're working with a client in the future that they may be interested in, or if they're local, maybe take them out for a cup of coffee. Building relationships is key here, and having that media list and having those connections and using that list to your advantage will really help you in the long run.